What is good, friends, and welcome back. Thanks! Which one to choose? Let's talk about it. I created this video to honor Triple G Gaming after browsing through old Warpath content and coming across one of his videos. If you're not familiar with Triple G, he's an original Warpath content creator I follow, and he's served as a source of inspiration and motivation. You can visit his channel via the link in the top right corner of the screen. He produced some great content in the past, though much of it is outdated now, as Warpath has evolved quickly. You know my playstyle. I am a well-rounded commander, and no, I'm not talking about my appearance. I have a decent air force and love to blow up bases, but what I enjoy the most is field fighting. This is where you'll earn the most points for the fighting machine leaderboard. The other reason I wanted to make this video is because we're about to see a shift in the meta following the helicopter buff. For those new to this game who haven't transitioned to modern units, the helicopter serves as the modern equivalent of the tank destroyer. It retains similar attributes but now plays a different role on the modern battlefield. During World War II, tank destroyers were effective against heavy tanks and performed reasonably well against super heavies, though they were countered by medium tanks. The modern version of this unit, however, is largely the opposite. It counters main battle tanks. Since the version 13.1, they have gained a 30% penetration across all camps and now enjoy a 5% dodge rate, enhancing their effectiveness against MBTs that dominate the battlefield. Essentially, the helicopter now has greater firepower and inflicts more damage on MBTs. Moreover, they are terrain independent, capable of crossing rivers and oceans, which saves time and often allows them to arrive before other units, making them perfect for ambushes. With that in mind, you might think that the helicopter is the ideal tool for field combat, which was true a few years ago. I remember seeing 5 to 6 helicopter rallies and not a single MBT army group. This unit has a few flaws. The first is that it has less HP than the MBT, doesn't benefit from any shield, and is countered by light tanks. Since the LT has a faster ground speed than the heli, you need to be aware of a potential ambush because you might not be able to escape. I believe the helicopter will make a comeback since version 13.1, and I will test it out during Hawaii. I conduct some tests before and after the update, and the results are convincing. The added penetration helps the helicopter destroy the MBT without taking almost any damage, which is impressive. After Hawaii, I'll be able to confirm my theory, but so far, it's looking great. The main battle tank. It can be upgraded from a heavy tank or a medium tank, available from all three factions. With the helicopter, it's the easiest unit to recruit and upgrade. The MBT is the jack of all trades, master of none. With the right officers, you can adapt the main battle tank to any mission as long as you know its limits. You can use it to tank bases in a rocket truck rally or provide quick cover for artillery groups. The MBT can take a lot of fire, making them ideal for breaking a siege or defending a base. They have decent ground speed and come with a built-in shield for extra durability. They are the most versatile armor in this game as they are universal. Each faction has its strengths and weaknesses. The Liberty tank has the fastest ground speed. Vanguard camp packs the most firepower, and Martyr's Watch is the most durable unit with self-healing capabilities. A common point between the Vanguard and Liberty factions is that they train twice as fast as the Russian tank, allowing you to reinforce in a timely manner. Otherwise, any MBT is a solid option. The main battle tanks will counter light tanks and artillery. Be on the lookout for helicopters and ATGs. Light tanks are my favorite unit in this game. They are less common since they only come from the Liberty camp, and crafting good parts is challenging. With the lowest HP, they are tailored for specific missions. They excel at guerrilla tactics such as cutting enemy supply lines, disrupting formations, ambushing artillery, and harassing jets. Helicopters are vulnerable to them, and the MBT, which is usually the biggest threat, can't catch them. Unless you have a heavily modified unit, you shouldn't go toe-to-toe against strong armor. Otherwise, you lose HP quickly, and those units can take a lot of time to train. However, under ideal conditions, they pack significant power. While they may not deal the highest damage per shot, their rapid rate of fire can quickly eliminate soft targets on the battlefield. These tanks are often the most underrated units in combat. As long as you understand the strengths and weaknesses of the LT, you can be effective and rack up many points. Now for the big daddy of the tanks, the super heavy. I don't have much to say about this unit, other than it's specific to tanking bases. They are terrible in field combat because of their slow speed. Still, many commanders use the SH for base defense. They are sieging units, that's it. Officers will determine how durable they are, and as we speak, there are many options to help you fine-tune your SH for a full siege or tapping a base. That's it for today's friend. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give me a like. It will help other commanders reach out for this content. Until then, I'll catch you on the next one. See ya.